The Raiders who will be posting the flags this morning.
Forward, mark, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right. Mark time, mark. Guard, hold. Right, face. Ready, post.
Now join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic
for which
which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, arms. Left, face. Forward, march. Left, 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 right. Left, right.
Yes, you're right, Steve. Yeah.
Thank you. Great job.
We can.
Roll call, please.
First District, David Ham.
Here.
Second District, Ronald Brewer. Third District, Charlie Brown.
Here.
Fourth District, Pete Lindemotor.
Present.
Fifth District, Christine Sid.
Here.
Sixth District, Ted Bilski.
Here.
Seventh District, Randy Niemeyer.
Present.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Awards and resolution. This resolution designating November as National Hospice and Palliative Care Month and recognizing hospice of Calumet area. I don't have my glasses.
Madam Chair.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, I'll go back to the minutes.
I move for approval of resolution 25-53.
Second.
Madam Chair, for the record. Whereas palliative and hospice services can empower individuals to live as fully as possible, surrounded and supported by family and loved ones despite serious illness and injuries, and are critical parts of our continuum of supports and services that individuals with serious illness and their families need. And palliative care, whereas palliative care and hospice aims to bring patients and family caregivers high quality care delivered by Where's my vote? Oh, he's interdisciplinary team of skilled health and care professionals. And whereas hospice focuses on quality of life through pain management and system control, caregiver assistance, and emotional and spiritual support, with the goal of allowing patients to live fully until the end of their life, surrounded and supported by loved ones, friends, and caregivers. And whereas trained palliative care and hospice professionals during a time of trauma and loss can provide grief and bereavement support services to individuals with serious illness or injury, the family members of those individuals and others. And whereas in 2022, more than 1,720,000 individuals in the United States living with a serious illness or injury, and the families of those individuals receive care and support from more than 5,899 hospice providers. And whereas volunteers continue to play a vital role in supporting hospice and operations, and hospice of the Calumet area has faithfully served our community since 1981, providing compassionate care that honors the dignity, comfort, and wishes of patients and their families at the end of life. And whereas hospice of the Calumet area operates under the guiding philosophy of cherishing life, prioritizing compassionate care, holistic support, and community connection to ensure every patient's final journey is met with dignity and respect. Whereas the Lake County Council designates November as National Hospice and Palliative Care Month in an effort to increase public awareness of care for hospice patients and the benefits in integrating palliative care, and to recognize the care and dedication of the millions of family caregivers and tens of thousands of palliative care and hospice staff and volunteers, and recognizes hospice of the Calumet area for its unwavering commitment to care, education, volunteerism, veteran support, and community partnership. Now, therefore, let it be resolved that the Lake County Council designates November as National Hospice and Palliative Care Month in Lake County and recognizes hospice of the Calumet area in its mission to provide palliative care and hospice services to the residents of Lake County. Resolved this 14th day of November 2025, signed by our president, Christine Sid, Dave Ham, Randy Niemeyer, Pete Lindemoller, Charlie Brown, Ron Brewer, and Ted Bilski.
David.
Yes.
Okay, we have representatives here,
Damian Rigo is that?
and there's a few others.
Gene Diamond, Franciscan.
Jeannie Dunn. Anyone have any comments? That was a motion. Was there a second? Seconded. All in favor signify by aye.
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 What would you like to say? Thank you.
Well, we're just very honored for this recognition. Hospice of the Calumet area, as it said in the resolution, has been providing hospice care in this community for nearly 45 years now. And one of our resolutions with our board adopted when we first started was to take care of individuals regardless of the ability to pay. And we've done that all along. And it's very important to us. And because of support like, the local governments and community, we've been able to do that and to make that mission a reality. Whether it's people in their home or our hospice house, which is the William J. Riley Memorial Residence. So we are really honored to help people on this final journey by the recognition we're receiving from our efforts. Thank you all very much.
Fabian, a few words?
Personally, in the last 2 years, I've been fortunately or unfortunately used hospice services. And one was my mother and one was my mother-in-law, and that's all in the last 2 years. The quality of work that you folks do is phenomenal. I can't say about good. So I know that maybe some of my colleagues.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, with my parents, the same. Hospice was there for us, and it's a very difficult time to observe your parents losing their life, and you make it bearable. And thank you. There's not enough words to describe really the work that you do. So I'm very thankful for you. Very.
Well, very appreciative. I think all of us have been touched at one time or another by the services that you provide. I had a great opportunity last year to really learn about it out on a campaign trail, a little more in depth, and you're truly doing the Lord's work. And thank you for your contributions to the quality of life of those who have lived their lives and are on their way to the next step. And thank you to for what you do for the families and making sure that that journey is comfortable and bearable, as Christine said. So thanks for your service.
And with dignity, and that's the most important. Yep. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Madam Chair?
Now, we will,
Good.
oh, we're gonna go back to the minutes. If we could make, someone could make a motion to
Madam Chair,
approve the
make a
minutes.
motion to approve the minutes as presented. Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the September 4th, September 16th, October 14, and October 14 minutes. Discussion, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes. All right, Councilman Bilski.
Madam Chairman, I'd like to ask the Hobart Junior ROTC major, if you could please bring your group up and we would line up in front of the dais. And we've got some awards and resolutions, guys. We're going to read into the minutes and then Major, I have some awards with their names on them. If you want to call, then make them render a salute and get their reward. I'm not sure how you want to do it, but.
Yeah, I guess we'll figure it out.
I can just read it right from here.
Should we stand?
Madam Chairman, I make a motion to approve resolution number 2554. This is a resolution honoring the Hobart High School JROTC Raiders for capturing individual team title and the overall team title at the 2025 Indiana Raiders State Championship.
Motion's been made and seconded.
Madam Chair, for the record, whereas students and professional athletes natured and trained in Lake County, Indiana, have consistently shown excellence in all sporting endeavors. And whereas Lake County has generously sent forth its spirited athletic youth to compete with other youth of this state, of every country, of every county and nation of this world. And whereas Lake County is justly proud of its sons and daughters who have so willingly taken upon themselves the hardships and disciplines, both physical and mental, which successfully participation in sporting events demands. And JRTC is designed to teach high school students the value of citizenship, leadership, service to the community, personal responsibility, and a sense of accomplishment, while instilling in themselves teamwork and self-discipline. And the Hobart High School JROTC Raiders captured individual team title in the 5K, the gauntlet, physical team test, cross-country rescue run, and the one rope bridge, as well as the overall team title. U.S. Army Cadet Command 2025 Indiana State Championship at the 2025 Indiana Raiders State Championship on October 4th, 2025, and at the Indiana National Guard Training Facility at Camp Atterbury in Edinburgh. Now therefore let it be resolved that the Lake County Council and all the citizens of Lake County who are represented by this august body extend congratulations and praise to the Hobart High School JROTC Raiders for capturing individual team titles in the 5K, the gauntlet, physical team test, cross-country, rescue run, one rope bridge, as well as the overall team title, U.S. Army Cadet Command 2025 Indiana State Championship at the 2025 Indiana Raiders State Championship, that a copy of this resolution be spread on the official records of the Lake County Council and a copy be delivered to the Hobart High School JROTC Raiders. Dated this 18th day of November 2025, signed by our President, Council Lady Christine Sid, Councilman Ham, Niemeyer, Lindermalder, Brown, Brewer, and Ted Bilski. Thank you.
All in favor signify by aye. Aye. Opposed, motion passes. Thank you.
Is that this to you?
Very proud of you, Marcus.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry, thank you for your investments.
It's not being lined up in front so we can get everybody.
Hey, shorties, get up.
All right, thank you.
Sir, if you want to call them forward and present, you can use this microphone here.
Hi guys, listen up for your names as you go up, just render a salute. As you sense your certificate, we can get a picture with you, okay? Well, you were in order, now you're not. You're fine, you're fine, I'll just call you. Maddox? Are you gonna do it? or-
Good, that's right. You can, I'll hold them hand up to you.
You're fine, how about
Okay. Congratulations, sir.
Veronica?
Yeah, okay.
Very much, you doing?
Congratulations.
Cedric? Just look inside right here. Oh, hold on. Just gonna call you up now. Pandora?
That's a nice name.
Congratulations.
Danielle? Cole?
Congratulations. Good job. Being student.
Sophia? Ethan?
It's a special honor for me. This is my great home. There we go.
Ariel? Best for last. Leah? We had one that was 6. Too.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not. I guess.
Can you
guys are familiar with?
can you please, can you, Major, can you please use the mic? You can put it on the lower.
If any of you guys are unfamiliar with what JOTC is, or even what Raiders are, these athletes here are much more than that. What we do, is, I guess, a co-ed, they work together, boys and girls doing adventurous obstacle courses, across the state. We were scheduled to compete in nationals, at the end of October, but due to the government shutdown, unfortunately, that was postponed until April. So although we won a state championship in what we do, our next goal is to win a national title. We won one 2 years ago, and this team is amazing, and I have high hopes that we'll do it again. The future's in great hands. These guys are amazing, inside the classroom, outside the classroom. They are the top of each of their grade level, and I'm proud to bring them here, and I'm so honored that you guys are able to have us here to recognize their hard efforts. They're truly amazing kids.
Thank you very much. Any council members have any words?
Just proud, sir, are there any, guys, seniors, or I know Ethan's going on
A
too?
whole bunch of seniors in here.
Yeah, what's next on there, guys like to say, if you go down the line, where are you going to, off to school, or what's your next commitment?
You think go ahead.
Oh, I'm planning to go to college in our ROTC program, and after college, go to, a military.
In July, I leave for my job training for the army, and when I get back, I'm gonna go to college.
Well, great leadership. It was an honor and privilege for all of us to be able to recognize you guys. You're doing great work, and you're great Leadership is influenced in the schools itself. So I know when you're in school and you're walking in the halls and you have this uniform on, you definitely change the attitude of a lot of people that come across you, and you present a lot of things and make people proud of being American. So thank you for everything you guys have done.
Yes, thank you. And you make Lake County proud. Thank you for your accomplishments. Plus? Okay, I got a reading. Okay.
Madam Chair, I have one more resolution I'd like to read in when they're done to the, this is a different one for Tom Clark.
Oh, okay. Is Tom here? Oh, no, we read that at the veterans ceremony.
So I just need.
You just need a motion approved.
I would.
Thank you.
Okay. Madam Chair,
Councilman Bldg.
I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution number 2555. This is the resolution that was read at the ceremony, a resolution recognizing Tom Clark at the Lake County Veterans Museum in honor of Veterans Day.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion? All in favor signify by aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Acknowledgements. We want to congratulate our very own Lake County prosecutor, Bernard Carter, on being inducted to the East Chicago Athletic Hall of Fame on September 21st, 2025. Maria, so you have a few words for us? Good, come on board. Nope, up here by the podium. The reason we have the podium, because if you stand on the sides, the people that are viewing on the web, they can't see you. So we want to make sure everyone sees you.
Good morning.
Morning.
And I want to thank each of you for that nomination. I certainly enjoyed the program before I got up here, honoring our young people for the great work that they're doing. That's what it's all about, and particularly being athletes. I was honored when I received a phone call saying that they were going to induct me. And I've always used sports as a vehicle to get along in life. And I tell people all the time when I interview people for employment in my office, if I see that you have background in any kind of sport, you're probably for us, because sports teach all of us how to get along. I had Coach Bldg, Coach Oxel, Coach Callaway, Coach AJ Triplett. You remember AJ Triplett? He was my first coach when I was in fifth grade. And he had just gotten out of college. And so he was a young coach and he was very aggressive. But I've had some great coaches in my life. And they've been all up in my face many times when I failed to do something, or I didn't do it right, or I'm lazy, and they just say, hey, you got to check yourself. And when you look at a person, when we employ them, if they have that ability to take that, then certainly they're going to have, and we don't do it up in nobody's face in our office, but certainly, you have a direction that you have to follow it, and they follow it. So I kind of really acknowledge that sports really build character in people. Male, female, you name it, it builds character in people. And it has built that in me, I like to think, because I credit my 6 coaches I've had in my life, and 1 college coach. I credit that to the ability to get along with people.
Can you share with us where you played? What schools you played at?
Okay, yes. I played at Washington Elementary with AJ Triplett. I played at Edison School with Coach Callaway and Gary. I've got a mixture of Gary and East Chicago. And I played at West Side freshman year. And when my father passed away, then we moved back to East Chicago. At my freshman year, I coached Johnson with West Side High School. And then when I went to East Chicago, I played for Frankie Colenzis. And we all know Frankie Colenzis is a great man, in my opinion. I played for John Bldg. I played for Pete Oxel. And I played for Coach James at Martin College in Tennessee. Now it's the University of Tennessee, Martin. So I benefited from those coaches in my life. I had a good father and he gave me great discipline and great guidance. But the coaches were there all the time in my life, helping and guiding me. So those are the teams I played for. And I also played for Coach Travis, who was a track coach. I did 4 years of high school track, cross country, and 2-mile runs. So I was a distant runner. Not a speedster, but a distant runner. And I went out for football 1 week, and they said, we're gonna put the pads on and we're gonna have contact, and I quit. Because I was just there to basically stay in condition. So I thought, well, football would be good, stay in condition. And then when they started talking about contact, I'm like, no, that's not me. And then I quit. So that's pretty much.
Congratulations.
Thank you
Steve.
very much. And I appreciate
Very
being
proud
here.
of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Next, we want to congratulations to our own county council office employee, Carol Cody, on being named Volunteer of the Year by the Blind Social Center of Gary. Carol has a few words.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And I'm bringing you the CEO and the president of the Blind Social Center to stand by me. First, giving honor and thanks to my Heavenly Father, who is the head of my life and is truly worthy to be praised. I'd like to thank my president, Christine Sid, and my councilman for giving me this opportunity and this acknowledgement.
Well deserved.
And I would like to introduce the Blairs, Mr. and Mrs. Blair of the Blind Social Center. They honored me as being Volunteer of the Year, which I was really shocked and surprised because I went to the gala that they had, and I'm sitting there with everyone talking, and a friend of mine was going through the booklet, the souvenir booklet, and she said, oh, here's your picture in the booklet. I said, really? And they showed it to me, and they said Volunteer of the Year. I had no idea they were going to do this for me. Plus, they got the worst picture I could ever find. They could have, if I had known it, my colleagues know how I am. You know, I got to be my best. But it was an honor to be and work with them. And I have to admit that I have been doing dinners, well, actually lunches, fish lunches. They do that every first Friday of each month. And I have gone around on my lunch hour time, not the county time, and got individuals from different departments. And I have got quite a few customers. They look forward to the dinners and the price, and they are absolutely delicious. So I have to admit that one of my customers, and I call them my customers, he said, you know, I like the fish, but the spaghetti is off the chain. They said, I want more spaghetti. So again, I would just like to thank the two of you for giving me the opportunity to work with you. And I think we've been doing this for about 5 years now. So I appreciate you. And if you'd like to say something, is it okay?
Yeah, I'd like to know what the Blind Social Center actually, you know, what your work is.
Oh,
Briefly.
I love you guys both. Volunteer.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for inviting us here to stand in your honor of your volunteership with the Blind Social Center, because we all know that volunteers are hard to come by. And when you have a volunteer that is committed to an organization for 5 years, we take that to heart. And we thank you so much. And as she said, the Blind Social Center is a center for the blind and visually impaired. The center came about when my husband lost his sight 20 years ago. After losing his sight, he then went to get his professional training at Bosma Institute in Indianapolis. Upon graduation, after 6 months of his training, we came back to Gary and we realized that there's no blind anything here in our area in the Northwest region. So we then decided to open up a center for the blind where they can come and socialize and learn new life skills with proper training for them to be able to have a more fulfilling life upon losing their sight. So we have been in existence now for 11 years. And it's individuals like Ms. Cody that has assisted us in getting to those next steps month after month, because we know being a non-for-profit organization, it's very challenging. So to have volunteers that put in the time, as Ms. Cody does, is priceless. So we, again, are honored to be here this afternoon. And any of you that are unfamiliar with the Blind Social Center, please visit us. We just built a brand new facility for the blind community at 5195 Jefferson Street in Gary. And it's open to the public for you to come and learn in how to interact with blind individuals, because so many times we think a blind individual has nothing left to give or offer in society, which is not true.
That's true.
And I can verify that with my husband, because since he lost his sight, he has not slowed down, not one iota. Anytime a blind individual can go up on a roof and clean gutters,
Okay.
you know, it's like, okay, life doesn't stop. So we teach individuals, life does not stop. You just have to learn how to do things differently and then go on and live your life abundantly. Did you want to have some words here?
She pretty much said it all. Without people, my wife, she always get on me calling Sheila. Who else would I be? Who else would I be? Without people like Miss Cody, it would be impossible for us to continue to do the work that we do in Northwest Indiana. In between here and Chicago, there is nothing for the vision impaired and the blind community. And we tend to teach them some life skills, how to not sit at home and not waiting on someone to take care of them. We teach them independence, like I have been since I got my training. Because with the power that lies within us and a new way of doing things, just inspired me to show others that because we're blind, life doesn't stop. And since I came to that reality, I am eager to show others how to live an independent life and to live a fulfilling life. And since my blindness and with a person like my wife, I have been successfully able to do that. And like I said, without people like Miss Cody, as committed as she has been to our cause, has been a wonderful thing, because she's the love of the center's life when it comes to us trying to keep the doors open. And I thank everybody for giving us the opportunity to share with you what we do at the Blind Social Center. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for all you do. Okay, so moving. Proud of you, Carol. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank
Great
all of
work.
you. I appreciate this evening.
Good job.
Never disappoint.
No, it's just, this is just one organization she volunteers for. Okay, next we have an ordinance, Councilman Ham. Are you right?
Yeah, Madam Chair, in Department 1002. Move for approval of an ordinance establishing the auditor's SRF construction fund for the purposes of tracking SRF construction activity.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion? Roll.
I'm in full support because Dan, as we all know, Dan is the one that wanted this done.
Okay, any other comments? Roll call, please.
Ham,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Linda Mulder,
Yes.
Bldg.
Yes.
Niemeyer,
Yes.
Sid.
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Motion to suspend the rule.
Motion is made to suspend. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. Motion's been made and seconded. Roll call, please.
Brown,
Yes.
Linda Mulder,
Yes.
Bldg.
Yes.
Niemeyer.
Yes.
Ham,
Yes.
Sid,
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Move to approve and second reading.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded for approval on second reading. Discussion. Roll call, please.
Linda Mulder,
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes.
Neemeyer,
Yes.
Ham,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Sid,
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Madam Chair, I have another issue on the auditor, but I'll take that up under, county council.
Okay.
I talked to our attorney and he thought that'd be the best place.
All right, next is a surveyor, Councilman Niemeyer.
Thank you, Madam President. I move to approve a transfer in the Surveyor's Corner Perpetuation Fund 1167 from 63620 equipment repair 8,500, 63630 maintenance and service contracts 10,000 to 63190 other professional service 18,500.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Thank you. Madam Chair, I move to approve a grant application and grant approval from the Grant Oversight Committee, Indiana Office of Technology, IGIO, Sewing Enriched and Enhanced Data Sets, SEED, Lake County, Indiana, Address Point and Centerline Cleanup Project, new grant application.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion.
One discussion item while you're here.
Yes.
The unincorporated Lake County drainage issues out there in Hanover Township, are we making any progress on?
Yes, we are. We have a report of the drainage board tomorrow on that for them to vote on and hopefully set up for hearing.
Very good.
Yep.
Thank you. No other discussion.
No other discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Madam Chair.
Criminal courts. Oh, go ahead.
Say one thing.
Sorry, Bill.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to brag a little bit about Matt Cashin at our JS department and really all my staff, but he really went out of his way, took the initiative to get this grant from the state, especially with the financial times that we're having now. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and he's also hosting the GIS in-house instead of a consultant, which is also the savings for the county. So we're very proud of him in the GIS department. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, next criminal courts, Councilman Ham.
Madam Chair, I move for approval of revised 144 in the general fund, effective 11/24 this year. 12428-005 probation officer currently at $60,607, proposed at $40,548 for a difference of a negative $20,059.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded, and that's effective November 24th.
11/24.
Discussion, roll call, please.
Bilski,
Yes.
Neemeyer,
Yes.
Ham,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Linda Mulder,
Yes.
Sid,
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Chair, in Department 4002, I move for revised 144 in the general fund effective 11/2/25. 15528-003 probation officer, currently at $50,669, proposed at $56,628 for a difference of $5,959.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion, roll call, please.
Neemeyer,
Yes.
Ham,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Linda Mulder,
Yes.
Bilski.
Yes.
Sid,
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Move for approval of a transfer in the general fund from same department. From 61120 professionals, $5,187. 63232 travel and meals, $1,200. 63233 travel lodging, $1,600. 63234 travel transportation, another $400. And 63235 travel mileage, $1,200. To 61190 part-time, $4,400, and 63190 other professional services, $5,187 for a total transfer of $9,587.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion. Roll call, please. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Motion has it. Juvenile Court, Councilman Ham.
Madam Chair, in Department 4005, I move for approval of a transfer in general fund from 63995 other services and charges, $12,000 to 62220 garage motor, $5,000, 62230 clothing, $2,000, and 62410 other supplies, $5,000, for a total transfer of $12,000.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes 6-1
Move
absent.
for approval of a transfer in the same department in grant fund 9345 from 63995 other services and charges, $157.19 to 62410 other supplies in the same amount.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes 6-1
Same
absent.
department, I move for approval of transfer in problem solving court grant fund 9355 from 63995 other services and charges, $4,000 to 62410 other supplies in the same amount.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes 6-1 absent. Councilman Ham.
Madam Chair, this is juvenile CASA. Department 4006. I move for approval of an ordinance amending the Lake County 2025 salary ordinance 1500F, establishing pay increases for the 5 positions and creating 1 new position in Lake County Juvenile CASA Department 4006.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion. Roll call, please.
Ham,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Lindenmoller,
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes.
Neemeyer,
Yes.
Sid,
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Move for suspension of the rules.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded for suspension of the rules. Roll call, please.
Brown,
Yes.
Lindenmoller,
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes.
Neemeyer.
Yes.
Ham,
Yeah.
Sid,
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Move for approval in second reading.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded for approval on second reading. Discussion. Roll call, please.
Lindenmoller,
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes.
Neemeyer.
Yes.
Ham,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Sid,
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Move to create a new line item in Department 4006.
Second.
It is 61130 technicians.
Still seconded.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion. Roll call, please.
Bilski,
Yes.
Neemeyer.
Yes.
Ham,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Lindenmoller,
Yes.
Sid,
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Madam Chair, C has been withdrawn. I move for a transfer in the county general fund from 61190 part-time, $35,000 to 61120 professionals, $30,000, and 61130 technicians, $5,000. Total transfer of $35,000.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor signify by aye. Aye. Opposed. Motion passes 6-1 absent. Councilman Brown, Lake County Sheriff.
Madam President, there's a request for appropriation in the Sheriff's Firearm Training Fund 1125, line 64490 of the equipment, $7,000.
Is there a
Second.
second? Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion. Roll call, please.
Neemeyer,
Yes.
Ham, Brown,
Yes.
Lindenmoller,
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes.
Sid,
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
He was all easy, yes.
Yes.
Now it's,
Oh, he was, are you adding you stepped
Yeah.
out? You're in? Yes, okay,
I'm in.
okay. Transfer.
Madam President, there's a request for a transfer in the county general fund 1001 from line 61140 protective services, $60,000. Line 61236, lateral pay, $40,000. To line 61100, overtime, $20,000. 61120, professionals, $40,000. And finally, 61130, technicians, $60,000, for a total of $100,000. So,
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded, and those were 20, 40, and 40, correct? Okay. Discussion? All in favor signify by aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes 6-1 absent.
another court request for transfer from the Lake County Sheriff's Comprehensive Highway Injury Reduction Program Fund, 9275, from line 1110, official and administrators, $7,950 to 61100, overtime. A total of $7,950 for a total of $7,950. I so move.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion? All in favor signify by aye. Aye opposed. Motion passes 6-1 absent.
To the jail, 8002. Is a request for transfer from the county general fund 1001 from line 61140, protective services, $30,000. Line 62110, office supplies, $5,000. Line 62260, jail inmate clothing allowance, $20,000. From line 63188, employment testing, $5,000, for a total of $30,000 to transfer to 61270, holiday pay, $30,000, for a total of $60,000.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion?
Just want to say, I can tell how rolled everybody is in the audience after reading through this. I'm looking at the faces. And oh man, this is pretty exciting stuff, isn't it?
Any further discussion? All in favor signify by aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
Madam President, move to approve a transfer in the pretrial conversion fund 7135 from 61160, office and clerical, 10,000, 61340, group insurance deduction, 10,000, to 61190, part-time, 20,000, for a total of 20,000.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion? All in favor signify by aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes 6-1 absent.
Madam President, that was the prosecutor that was here earlier, was it not?
It was.
Yep. See,
He received his recognition and.
Charlie, all it took was a Hall of Fame award to get him here. That was it.
as quickly as he was here, he disappeared.
Like a superhero.
You never said how long you wanted him to be here, so we got him here.
Okay, Councilman Lindemelder.
Madam President, move to approve an ordinance repealing and rescinding ordinance number 1435B, the ordinance creating the Prosecutors Violence Against Women Stop Grant Fund, Fund number 3350800, a non-reverting fund.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Ham.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Lindemelder.
Yes.
Bldg.
Yes.
Niemeyer.
Yes.
Sia.
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Madam President, motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to suspend with the rules. Roll call, please.
Brown,
Yes.
Linda Mulder.
Yes.
Bilski.
Yes.
Neemeyer.
Yes.
Ham.
Yeah.
Sid.
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Madam President, motion to approve on second reading.
Okay.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve on second reading. Discussion. Roll call, please.
Linda Mulder.
Yes.
Bilski.
Yes.
Neemeyer.
Yes.
Ham.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Sid.
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Councilman Brown, Health Department.
Madam President, there's a request for Health Department line 9306 for a transfer from the County Health Fund 1106 from
05. Excuse me.
05, I'm sorry, from line 61150 paraprofessionals, $28,000 to line 61110 office official and administrators, 28,000 for a total of $28,000.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed. Motion passes 6-1 absent.
There is grant applications and grant approvals from the Grant Oversight Committee. Lake County Opioid Settlement Fund, engaged 360 build bridges, new grant application.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed. Motion passes 6-1 absent. I only heard one aye.
Yes.
Next, Charlie, go ahead.
There is a second grant application for Lake County Opioid Settlement Fund, engaged 360 Youth Empowerment, a new grant application.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion? All in favor signify by aye. Aye, opposed. Motion passes 6-1 absent.
There is a third grant application, Indiana Department of Health Injury Prevention, Water Safety and Drowning Prevention. A request for acceptance of this grant application.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion? All in favor signify by aye. Aye, opposed. Motion passes 6-1 absent.
And finally, an Indiana Department of Health Injury Prevention, Autism and Elopement Kits grant application.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Discussion? All in favor signify by aye. Aye, opposed. Motion passes 6-1 absent. Charlie, revised 144. Councilman Brown.
A request for a revised 144 from the Lake County Health Department, Local Public Health Fund 1161, effective November 3rd. Line, is this the line number?
Yes, 12611.
11-001, information technology technician presently at $84,179, and it is being proposed at $65,000 even, for a difference of $19,179.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion? Roll call. Yes, Councilman
Discussion.
Demeyer.
Sheila, on that first line item, the transfer on the official and administrators, the payout for the former administrator, Nick, was the driving factor for that, correct, of his accrued time?
Correct, some of that, and then also you approved a salary adjustment.
Right.
Position.
Did that include comp time?
It's an excellent question. I don't believe it included comp time. I believe it included
Vacation
time
and
and PTO time.
Got it. Yeah, because I just want to make sure that, because I believe that your position that you hold now, which was his position, is a salary exempt position, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't believe in count time.
only question, thank you.
Okay, any further discussion? All in favor signify by aye. Oh, wait, roll call, please.
Bilski,
Yes.
Neemeyer,
Yes.
Ham,
Yeah.
Brown,
Yes.
Linda Mulder.
Yes.
Sid.
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, County Council.
Madam President, there's a request to create a new line item for seated non-reverting fund 4012. The line item would be 63830 matching fund. Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion. Roll call, please.
Neemeyer,
Yes.
Ham,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Linda Mulder.
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes.
Sid.
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
There's a request for an appropriation for the seated non-reverting fund 4012, line 63830, matching funds $50,000.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion. Okay, I know Mr. Don Popovic is in attendance. If there's any questions from anyone? No? Okay. Roll call, please.
Ham,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Linda Mulder.
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes.
Neemeyer.
Yes.
Sid.
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent. Thank you. Yes.
For the council business.
I'll fit in for that.
One,
Did
Don?
you want to say something, Don?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Madam President, members of council, as your representative on this commission, I thank you for your support. This is going to give us a good foundation to start from. And it's very thankful. Our treasurer here, Phil Talon, as well. So these dollars will be well positioned and appropriately used. So thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
Madam Chair.
resolution.
Item C is withdrawn, Madam Chairman, or do the
Oh, yes, item C, no action on that.
Madam Chair.
Councilman,
We move to add something to the agenda, a revised 144 to the agenda.
is there a second?
second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion. Roll call, please.
Ham,
Yeah.
Brown,
Could you give more explanation?
Madam Chair, this is.
We're gonna vote right now. The discussion's already been closed. Do you want?
What?
Discussion was closed, but this is just to add it to the agenda.
This is just to add it to the agenda.
Okay. That's right, the one that Peggy got rid of. Control.
Are we in the middle of voting?
No, we're just, yes, just to add it to the agenda.
Oh,
You inquired, that's what it is.
Brown,
yes.
Linda Mulder.
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes.
Neemeyer.
Yes.
Sid.
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent.
Madam Chair,
Councilman Ham.
I move to add to the agenda, a revised 144 in Department 1002, which is the auditor. And it is for, job code and position is 100-212-306-001, the Comptroller of Finance, currently at $168,000 to $1.
Motion's been made
Second.
and seconded. Any discussion? I have a few words, if no one else will. The reason for this is that when we set this position, when we created this position and created this salary, it was due to the qualifications of the employee. That employee is no longer with us, and I know I would prefer that it be filled with someone, if it's filled, preferred with someone of the same qualifications. So, okay.
I think you're spot on, Madam Chair. Oh,
I need to sign this.
I had the great time of working with Scott Schmall, but also with Dan. And Dan was very knowledgeable, helped out a lot with anytime I'd call and ask a question. And found out just recently he's no longer there. And so for those reasons, and the reasons that you pointed out, Chris, I think a very qualified person needs to go in there.
And this is effective immediately,
Yes.
Madam President.
Yes,
Would
Constable.
that not be covered by the job description or the language in the contract?
Not necessarily.
I think it's subjective myself.
Yeah, it's subjective.
It's more
It's,
subjective than-
Okay, is it? We don't always have control over who the departments, but the auditor is accountable to the council, so I feel very comfortable in making this. Okay, any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Brown,
Yes.
Linda Mulder,
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes.
Neemeyer.
Yes.
Ham,
Yes.
Sid.
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent. Okay, now we have the,
V.
oh, was there a no vote? No, okay. All right, ordinance recommending the approval of the South Shore Convention and Visitors Authority tax rate, tax levy, and proposed budget for 2026.
I'll move for approval.
As submitted, okay. Any discussion?
Discussion. Was there a second?
Oh, was there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Okay, now you can have your discussion.
Phil knows I'll have questions.
Bill, do you want to come to the mic so you can answer them? So
First of all, thank you for the very detailed submittal. It's appreciated. I reviewed, people here know that I pay attention not just to spending plans, but revenue plans. Because we know with the shifting of how local government is funded, that's going to be even more important is that we figure out how to sustain our budgets and not just have spending plans. So question is with the air show fund, it wasn't there before. And I know the air show wasn't there for quite a while. How is that revenue stream derived? How much of it is generated by the actual event itself, sponsorships, et cetera? Because there's not a real detailed breakdown of what that money is being spent on.
Sure. Well, thank you, Madam Chair, Lake County Council. I'm happy to be here to answer any questions. And obviously, I believe we sent over a few reports and we did change it from last year based on some of the comments that we had heard from all of you. So I hope you, like you said, I hope you appreciated that. I'll call our CFO forward, Nicole Wolverton. She can speak directly about if there was a new fund that was created, but I will tell you that the Gary Air Show this year, which at its peak, we know it had somewhere close to 200,000 people. So unbelievable success we had with the air show this year. We did have it completely sponsored, meaning we had sponsors for every dollar that we spent on the air show this year. We did not use any of the, as you would say, innkeeper's tax dollars on it. But let me have Nicole come forward and just say.
Hi, good morning.
morning, Nicole.
Great question. So that is something that is new this year. I moved out the Gary Air Show Fund into a separate fund for bookkeeping just because it was such a hefty amount of transactions in and out and paying things as well. It was fully sponsored. About 550,000 is the budget allocation for 2026. Again, that was just to relieve the promotions fund and enter it into its new fund.
So
But
that's
previously
essentially
it was-
cash in, cash out.
Correct. Yes,
Okay.
we do have about $60,000 remaining from this summer's air show that will roll over so we can start paying contracts and securing acts for 2026.
What part, if any, of that is tax levy or government generated, the sponsorships?
None of it is.
Okay.
They're all privately sponsored.
And do you have any metrics on, and I know maybe this is hard to track and Bill, I ask these questions often is how many heads in the beds did that put in place here in Lake County and surrounding areas?
For the air show?
So I don't have an exact number as far as hotel rooms, but so we use an analytics group called Datify. And what it does is it's essentially a Big Brother type of software that it's tracking your GPS on your phone, any credit card transactions. If you are using your weather app, you're actually letting us know that you attended the event. Through that, we know that we had somewhere between, and I realize this is a large gap, somewhere between about 125,000 and 200,000 people that attended this year. We also know, for example, that most of the people that attended this year, where did they go after the event was over? Which surprised me when I heard this. It was the city of Hobart is where most of the people, and that could have been the mall, it could be the restaurants in that area, but that's information that we received through Datify. What's that?
Out the mall. Have you been there?
It's a little quieter than it used to be in years past, but
Maybe 5 people.
there are a lot of restaurants in that area that people are probably utilizing.
Yeah.
So I don't have exact number of how many people went in hotel rooms, but we don't only go by hotel stays. We go, because we get a lot of people that come over from Chicago. So they'll come in, spend money in Lake County, and then drive right back to Chicago. And it's just as impactful for Lake County.
Madam Chair, if
Councilman
I
Bissell.
could, please, if I could.
Yeah.
On what your comment was something I was concerned with. So, and you did comment, you said that the innkeeper's tax had not one dime was spent for the air show, which is, amazing. And first I want to be on the record saying I love the air show. I love going to the day at the beach and watching the airplanes. My concern, because we can never run it like Oshkosh, and you said that we had it fully supported by vendors. How did the vendors and how were they able to recoup their losses? Because next year coming back would be safe, the same thing. I've always heard the complaint is that you lose your captive audience because we can't have vendors selling lemonade, pizza, and hot dogs because there's just no way to funnel them into one area. And that concerns me because then you just start having this outgoing expense and you're spending $1 million a year on though I enjoy it. And I love going to spend the day at the beach watching the air show, but how do we get our vendors? How do we continue to fund this? Because that seems to be the biggest part. They shouldn't lose any of the revenue, should have a way of recapturing it. And that was my concern.
Yeah, majority of the revenue comes in their sponsorship. So they're companies that you would be well of, like NIPSCO and BP and a lot of the cities in the area, Hard Rock Casino, for example. I will tell you this, the vendors that we do have at the air show, they come back year after year. So I think they're doing well for themselves. I think they're making money. We usually have to pick and choose who we're going to let set up the next year. This year in particular, because we had the Thunderbirds, I think that's why we had such a large attendance. We're actually working on trying to get the Blue Angels or Thunderbirds back for 2026. But if we don't, we know we're going to have the Thunderbirds in 2027. So when you have an act of that size, you know that pretty much anybody who's vendoring at the Gary Air Show is going to be successful, and they're going to be asking to come back again. But they're not, the sponsors are the ones that we're generating the revenue for the air show.
And we provide a VIP experience for them as well. So we're doing things separately for those sponsors based on their contributions.
Another question.
Yes,
I know it's been pretty well publicized over the years, but I was looking through and I've been scrutinizing professional service charges internally here too. There's an ongoing legal matter with the SSCBA, and I don't see anything budgeted for attorneys.
We do have attorney's fees listed in our budget. This year, there certainly was some juggling that we needed to do.
Where's it at?
So it's on,
Is it in your general?
on your form ones, there's actually a detailed list of legal fees. I believe there's $300,000 allocated for this year. It's.
Yes.
You're looking at the appropriations.
While she's looking, I'll give you a quick
I don't have
update
mine.
on the lawsuit.
So section 3, sorry.
Okay, I see it.
Other services.
Services.
Professional
Okay,
services.
I was looking under
Oh, there it is.
professional.
Saw this
services,
online.
Attorney legal, it has 0, and then under other services, the charges. That was just a little bit confusing.
It may have just been on a different line
Do
item.
you have a running total of what you've spent so far on that particular issue?
Well, this has been going on for over 4 years, so we could certainly give you that number. What I will tell you is, we'll get that information for you, Councilman, if that's helpful. What I will tell you is, and obviously I can only say so much because it is an ongoing litigation, The final depositions are occurring right now. I believe they're going to be completed within, let's say, 2 weeks. I know there's some scheduled for this Monday. And then after that, our side is probably going to file something with the courts to say that based on the information that was received, here's what our thoughts are. And so the light at the end of the tunnel here is that worst case scenario, I would say this is going to be completed by summer of 2026. And now that depends on what the judge decides as well, but we feel confident that we're in the 11th hour here of this litigation.
Okay, and also I noticed that you had a revenue bond roll off. Was that bond mature? Is that what it was?
So it originally was allocated the way that they had it on the books previously. It was in its own fund, but the actual expenditures and revenue was actually in the promotions fund. So we have a capital line item that comes through out of the promotions. We're in the process of spending that now. We've spent probably 75–80% of it on upgrades on the facility this year. So I think there's maybe only $100,000 left to spend for 2026, but you'll see that in capital improvements in the promotions fund.
Okay, I mean, congratulations on cutting the overall budget. Just when I see that big of a decrease, I start asking questions. Well, what happened, right? How did that happen? So no, I appreciate the explanation and the detailed breakdown. Did a great job with it.
Thank you. I've been there 17 months now, and I think, obviously Nicole and I and our Chief Operating Officer, Nikki Lopez, we've had a lot of conversations about becoming more efficient while also staying functional and in the way we're being successful in the tourism industry, because we are. Lake County is doing very well in tourism right now. We've been very resilient, even with some of the national issues that are out there. Tourism is down across the country for lots of different reasons. But Lake County, because we're so diversified, we're not just sports tourism or casino tourism or ecotourism. We have lots of different sectors. So even though there's been issues with, say, international tourism, and that does affect us, believe it or not, because Chicago's right next door. People visit Chicago and then they will come over to the dunes and they'll stop in Lake County as well. And we get benefit from that. So it does affect us, but we are basically on track to be just where we were last year, which is good. And I would suggest that next year is going to be a great year because we are now have 3 or 4 new events that are going to be that we're bringing on for the first time. We'll have the Cal Ripken tournament back, which I think last year we had it. And I believe there were 7 countries that participated in that event. But I do want to mention this one thing, and I know I've talked to several of you one-on-one. I'd be happy to meet with anybody anytime. Innkeeper's tax right now in Lake County, we're at 5%. The top 5 counties in Indiana are all at 8% or 10%. So we're the lowest. We're the 2nd largest county in the state of Indiana, but we have less than half of the revenue of all of the other top 5 counties. So we're doing more with the resources that we have to be successful than the other counties are. They all have. To give you an example, Hamilton County is the 4th largest county in Indiana, and they bring in $13 million in revenue. So if you look at our revenue and you remove sponsorships, we're really just above $4 million is what we're living on right now. So it is something that we're having conversations about, and eventually we'll have conversations more with the Lake County Council. But just to make you aware of that, we are operating at a little less than most of the other top 5 or all of the other top 5 counties in Indiana right now.
Thank you.
Hey, Phil, do you have any idea when they're going to start on the convention center? I mean, I've seen you and I always think, I run into you often, but I always think I'll ask you.
Yes. So because the state is contributing $100 million toward this project, $5 million a year for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
The budget has to be approved by the Indiana Finance Authority. The last information I received is that they are going in front of the IFA this December. And if that's approved, then you'll see the process start moving a lot quicker. My guess, I guess, if you will, based on the conversations I've had with a lot of different people, is that the convention center will be up and running sometime either summer or fall of 2028. 28. But I will tell you, as a DMO, Destination Marketing Organization, we are working on the marketing of the convention center now. Events and attractions book years out. There are some conventions that are 7 years out as far as what they're booking right now. So we have to start working on it now, and that's what we're doing as a group. We're coming up with new marketing initiatives, and we're going to focus on the convention center, and obviously Hard Rock, who's the operator of the convention center, is also going to be doing the same thing.
All right.
Bill, that 5 million a year, if I'm not mistaken, is basically generated by the casino, passed through the state and back to the convention center. So it's really not a state appropriation as much as it is a pass through from casino to state back to casino.
It's a great point. It's casino taxes that are essentially coming from Hard Rock, going to the state, and they're basically reinvesting in what, as we know, is the #1 casino in the state of Indiana right now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any further discussion? All right, roll call, please.
Lindamotor,
Yes.
Bilski,
Yes.
Neemeyer.
Yes.
Ham,
Yeah.
Brown,
Yes.
Sid.
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent, first reading. Do we have to adopt this? Yes. I need
Madam
suspension.
Chair, I move to suspend the rules.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to suspend with the rules. Roll call, please.
Bilski,
Yes.
Neemeyer.
Yes.
Ham,
Yeah.
Brown,
Yes.
Lindamotor.
Yes.
Sid.
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent. Need a motion for a second
Madam
reading.
Chair, I move for approval on second reading.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Further discussion? Roll call, please.
Neemeyer.
Yes.
Ham,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Lindamotor,
Yes.
Bilski.
Yes.
Sid.
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent. All right, thank you. All right, I will now open up nominations for the County Domestic Violence Fatality Review Team. This is an appointment that is a shell for the coroner or deputy coroner, and to open up nominations.
Madam Chair, I nominate David Pastrick, our county coroner.
Any other nominations? Hearing none, I hereby appoint David Pastrick to the County Domestic Violence Fatality Review Team. Alcohol Beverage Board, I will now open up nominations.
Madam Chair, I nominate Dave Ennis for reappointment.
Are there any further nominations? Hearing none, I hereby appoint David, what is it, Innes?
Yes.
Innes, David Innes to the Alcohol Beverage Board.
That'd be pretty good on the board, I think.
And add it to the agenda.
Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion to add an item to the agenda.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to add an item to the agenda.
This is,
Discussion?
yeah, this
Okay.
is to consider just for the council's purpose in public. The elimination of positions from vacant positions from January 1 of 2025, going back.
Okay. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Ham,
This is just to get it on the agenda.
This is to get it on the agenda.
Ham,
Yeah.
Brown,
Yes.
Lindamotor,
Yes.
Bilski.
Yes.
Neemeyer.
Yes.
Sid.
Yes, motion passes 6-1 absent. But were you a no, Ted, or you were?
No, I was a yes.
Oh, okay, 6-1 absent, I'm sorry.
Madam President, previously we had,
Are you putting a motion on the floor now?
yes, we had eliminated, I believe it was 2024 and back, it was a January 1. I make a motion to eliminate all vacant positions that are not covered under collective bargaining agreements from January 1, 2025 and back.
Immediately.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded, January 25. Discussion?
Madam Chair.
Yes, Councilman Biscuit.
Just one question, and I see we have an assessor here. I do know that we've had an issue, and I don't know if we need to build something into that motion. If I have a level 3 vacancy, I can't put someone in there. That level 3 could be vacant for several months, a year, until we get somebody trained. And I don't want to eliminate the position and eliminate that. So we might want to figure out a way of amending that motion to not tie the hands of the assessor who's maybe waiting for someone to achieve that level 3. So I don't know how we would address that, Randy, but if this is something that would be a concern I would have with the way the motion's presented. But I'm not opposed to eliminating positions, but I am if it's gonna take away that. I can't support it if it's gonna do
Madam
that.
Chair, would it be okay if I asked?
Well, okay, I'd like to speak on the issue too.
Yeah.
Here's my thought on, I want to answer your question. When you present a budget to me, your department, and you present a budget to me, and you tell me you need these 10 positions, that tells me you need those 10 positions filled. That, I mean, can we have these departments just, well, I may need this one, I may want to move this one in here, I want to wait till later. No, it's what you need for your department now. And if the position is vacant for 2 years, that tells me you don't need it. When that position opens up, then you can move, you can move that person into that position. That's my take on it. Go ahead, Councilman Niemeyer.
Madam Chair, would it be okay if we bring the Holbrook Township Assessor?
Sure.
Just to answer that question that Ted put out there, I think it's a valid question to consider.
Thank you.
Yeah, kind of explain to us, Lino, if you could, the mechanics of how that works.
You like took the wrong turn when I came in.
Welcome to the chopping block.
My friend, so sorry for your luck.
I wasn't such a nerd. Be somewhere else today. No, I think, Councilman Bldg's, correct. If I were to hire somebody off the street with no levels, it would probably take a 1.5 to 2 years to get the level 3. Because sometimes you can only take the classes when they're available. You can't, they're not on-demand classes. They're scheduled and whatnot. So I can understand in the assessor's world, there being a vacancy for 2 years. But that would be the most.
Yeah.
You know, that should be the most. You know, if you can't get a level 3 in 2 years, then you probably shouldn't be a level 3 anyway.
Yeah, and I know that they have been, the classes have been offered here before. So it's not like you have to go. I mean, I've had my levels.
Yeah, they
I know
offer
that.
one class a year.
You can take one after another just about,
And
but
St.
for,
Joe County's been
yeah.
pretty good about offering all the level 3
Mhm.
courses. Which is new, because they're trying to get all they have like 30 some employees, they're trying to get them all to level 3. So he's been offering those. And we've taken advantage of that also. I took 3 of my level 3 courses in St. Joe County. One here and I think one down in Indy.
Do you have any current positions that have been vacant for some time that are level 3s?
For some time, no, but as a matter of fact, a month ago, my level 3, my top guy put his 2 weeks in and he is now an assessor or an appraiser.
Are you pursuing or are you?
I'm actually hiring my part-timer here, Jessica. She's a level 3 also.
Okay.
So she's gonna step into that full-time position.
Because that position was filled, it wouldn't be like you to still.
Right,
But
that
even
position.
January 1st, that position was filled, so it wouldn't, this ordinance today wouldn't affect.
Right. Yeah, I don't think we're trying to impact the operational functionality of departments, just.
I can only
trying to
speak for my
set
office. I
baselines.
don't know what Calumet's got going on. So I know they have quite a few also. I don't know what openings they have, if any.
Okay.
And I know she's pushing education real hard, Jackie Collins is, so.
I appreciate that, Lino.
Congratulations, Chief. Okay, any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Brown,
No.
Linda Mulder,
Yes.
Bldg,
No.
Niemeyer,
Yes.
Ham,
No.
Sia.
Yes. Motion
Failed.
fails.
Yeah, 3-3.
Okay, any further?
I have an item here. We passed out to all of you prior to the meeting here. It was mentioned earlier by Dave in a agenda item that was added about the comptroller position and the comptroller himself no longer being with us. Back in August, in preparation for the budget season, with all of the uncertainty around SEA 1 and some of the difficulties we're going to face over the next couple of budget cycles, I asked Dan, the comptroller, for kind of a detailed analysis of internal controls, procedures, and different things that contribute to financial and fiscal health, but also looking back at the 2022 and 23 audits and the work that he was doing to correct some of those things. What are some of those systemic issues that we might have internally that we need to look at going forward, no matter who's in those positions? And so you have a report in front of you. It's 11 pages, very detailed. Dan did a great job putting it together. I did not release it at that time at his request, but I asked him upon his dismissal if it was okay to release this report to the whole council and to the public, and he said, yes, go ahead, that there was nothing in here that's proprietary or confidential. And I put together a press release, and Madam Chair, if there's no objections, I'd like to enter the Lake County Organizational Needs Report into the record. And if I could read into the record the press release, and then that will conclude my presentation. So in 2023, the State Board of Accounts designated Lake County as an unauditable entity. This distinction awarded to Lake County due to inadequate maintenance of accounts, records, and reports by the auditor and treasurer's offices. This unprecedented determination led to the loss of the county's bond rating, restricting its ability to issue bonds for essential projects and services.
We've lost her.
In response, the Lake County Council unanimously created the position of comptroller within the auditor's office,
Good, they got everything they.
requiring the role to be filled by someone with proven accounting experience and credentials. This step aimed to rectify the deficiencies that prompted the state's finding. Ahead of the 2026 budget meetings, I tasked the comptroller, Mr. Sisirski, CPA, with compiling a report on operational deficiencies in county government finance and controls. And the attached report, titled Lake County Organizational Needs, details key challenges, including lack of robust internal controls and technical expertise, inconsistent application of policies and subject matter knowledge gaps, difficulties in recruiting and retaining skilled personnel, and a toxic political environment that hinders effective governance. Mr. Sisirski began implementing recommended solutions from the report as part of his duties as comptroller. However, his competence is not desired at Lake County, and he was abruptly terminated from the position without cause. To address these ongoing issues, Lake County government must prioritize solutions over politics. Elected officials should hire based on competence and qualifications rather than affiliations. By focusing on the right skill sets for recruitment and retention, the county can deliver efficient services to taxpayers while eliminating redundant costs from outdated 1970s era staffing models. Lake County already owns licenses for state-of-the-art Oracle financial management systems, yet these are underutilized. It seems Lake County is running an analog operation in a digital era. Lake County government is where technological advancements have not led to greater efficiency, lower cost, or enhanced transparency. It's time to put citizens first and dismantle the outdated political patronage system for good. So please read that report from Dan. This is a very objective report of some of the challenges we face, but also some of the recommended solutions that he was working on. I'm a big believer that we shouldn't just criticize systems, but when we have an opportunity, we need to make sure we're recommending solutions to those problems. And Dan was doing that and doing it very well. So he will be missed by Lake County, his skill set, and I'm hopeful that some of the things that he was working on continue as we go forward. So thank you, Madam Chair, for the floor.
You're welcome. Any comments? Okay, well, I don't know the total reason for the departure. I will say that I appreciated his confidence and moving things forward in the auditor's office and with Oracle. All right, any public comment? Anybody wish to make some comment?
Thank you. Just two quick announcements. The county is serving as a drop-off site for the Food Bank of Northwest Indiana. So anybody that is able, the public is welcome to come in and drop off food, employees, what have you. That is running through Friday, so please help if you can. And then it's also worth noting that Scott, our financial director, will be joining State Rep Hal Schlager at a Northwest Indiana Forum event Thursday at 4:30 to, it's a fireside chat to discuss Senate Enrolled Act 1 and the impact it's having on all the local municipalities. So if you have questions, it's at County Line Orchard. It's open, it's free to the public. You should.
You have to register for it.
Yes.
You have to register online. Okay.
And that's it.
Thank you for that reminder.
I gotta go protest.
Looking forward to it, Scott.
That's
All right, public?
corner from my house.
Come forward. Please use the podium.
I need to protest yet.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Barbara Catellis from Hobart. I just have a quick thing today. I would like to request that someone from the county council be a liaison to the health board meetings. They only meet 4 times a year. One of you needs to be there. You need to see what goes on. For one thing, the meeting started at 7:30, and even though we've asked many times and we've been told that they might change them to a better time, it hasn't happened. And at the last couple of meetings, they started a half hour late because some of the board members weren't even there. Another issue, since you're talking about employment, we have a full-time public health officer. I've tried to reach her on numerous occasions by phone. They won't give you her phone number. So I said, okay, here's my phone number. Please have her call me. She didn't call me. I've sent an email, didn't get a response. Most recently, what I wanted was a statement from her or from the health board about the toxic emissions that data centers are guilty of filling our atmosphere with, and how they're cancer causing, COPD, more asthma cases, et cetera. And all I wanted was a statement from them that I could read to the Hobart City Council in their endless discussions about data centers. And I didn't get it. So I'm having to go elsewhere. I know that Dr. Vavilala is probably very busy because she has her own private practice. I'm sure it's pretty full-time. Yet she's being paid full-time as a public health officer. Sheila and Michelle are doing an excellent job. It feels like they're doing all the work. They're way more responsive. The actual health board is more responsive than it's ever been, but not the public health officer. And I just want to tell you what's going on. Thank you.
Okay, any other comments?
Madam Chair,
Yes,
just a
Councilman
quick
Bill.
question. I don't know if there's anybody from the health department on, but I think we can we still get our vaccines?
Yes.
So we can still go there?
Yes.
And that should be a good thing to remind people, because I know the new COVID are out and so is
Yes,
the
yes.
flu shots are
Thanks
out.
for the reminder.
So just everybody, it's available for
Thank
everyone.
you.
I believe you have to pay for the vaccines now.
Yeah.
They were free. The actual cost is $10 and they're charging $25. And that was to help with funding their raises.
We still get them at.
They didn't receive any raises, so I'm not sure what you're speaking of.
Didn't
They
get
didn't
any,
receive any raises, but thank you. Yeah, yeah, that's misinformation.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
Walgreens, I just was told that Walgreens and CVS will take your insurance and you won't be charged. for
That's
it.
true, and I think it's the county as well.
The county will take our healthcare?
Yes,
Okay, because that would be suck if
It's our
they're gonna
county.
double charge us.
yeah. Okay, any further public comment?
Just a point of clarification. Is it free at the health department or is it fee?
I know. Sheila, are you online or anybody online?
Their fee structure.
Yeah.
Remember what it is, but the.
Yeah,
There is.
I won't know until I go there.
Your insurance is supposed to cover, but I believe they covered at the health as well. It used to be free, but people didn't want the free shots anymore, so they got rid of it. If you want them, you got to pay for it.
But I know they bill your insurance, so,
And it doesn't matter what insurance, they'll pay
yes.
whoever's.
Good.
Okay. No further comment? I hereby, motion
Motion to adjourn.
motions is made and seconded to adjourn. All in favor, signify by aye.